Injustice 2 Mobile has 3 types of tagging shenanigans. Now, there's the random tagging, which has 2 parts, and there is opponent having a support character. We expect the opponent to have support characters in Arena, Champions Arena, but we don't expect that in solo raid, except for some bosses that tend to have partners in crime, and we're going to experience that fight. We're going to see how we deal with that fight on this video. But we also have the random tag, where you have 2 categories. You have the random tag, where the boss has a lot of power, very powerful bosses, they do a lot of damage. And we also have the random tag, where the boss is extremely weak. Boss Gorilla Grodd is in the category of bosses that are quite powerful. It's not the most powerful. There are other random tags that are going to be more powerful. Generally speaking, once you start getting to tier 4, tier 5, sometimes tier 3 is like the middle, but let's say from tier 3 to tier 5, bosses are going to be hitting much harder, and that can be an advantage for you in random tagging matches, because generally in random tagging matches you want to kill off unnecessary characters. They are unnecessary for the entirety of the match. They are just there to hold on to your artifacts, the support artifacts, for extra attack and extra health. So in this case, it was very easy for me to make the decision that I'm going to take out John Stewart Green Lantern. By the way, I'm looking forward to that series on HBO Max. I hope it will be interesting. I like the character they casted for Green Lantern. Anyways, that's by the way. Point is that against this kind of random tagging bosses, you don't have to worry. In fact, I feel these are the best random tagging matches, because you can easily choose a character that is going to be wiped out, and you're going to work with 2 characters. So with random tagging, generally you want to work with either 2 characters, or you want to work with a single character. So it's either you want to maybe start the match with 2 characters, then one of them will get destroyed at the beginning, then you just focus on only one, or you want to work with 2 characters, then one still has to go. So you start the match with 3, take out one that is holding the artifacts, then the other 2 will be important for support and attack and all of that, and Metal Team fits the bill perfectly. This boss too, I think he has high dot resistance, and while high dot resistance may look like something that is going to affect Beta Club, it actually doesn't. If you have enough attack on your support artifact, high dot resistance doesn't really stop your Beta Club. So for those of you that have Beta Club, you can still use any of your beta teams. I would say even if you're going to use Beta Club, still follow this strategy: kill off 1 character and focus on 2 characters, 1 support and 1 Beta Club character. Anyways, that's for that. My personal recommendation still remains the Metal Team for bosses that have high damage. Now, this next match is against Mr. Oh my god, I was going to say Mr. Freeze, not Mr. Freeze, please. This is another Freeze merchant. This is Sub-Zero. Some would say this is the OG Freeze merchant, but I believe Mr. Freeze came before Sub-Zero, even Captain Cold, I believe, according to the DC law. I don't know. Maybe you can correct me in the comment sections. Anyways, this is a Freeze merchant, and he also does random tagging. But the caveat now is the second type of random tagging, where the boss is not strong. So I would say from the first video, you see that I took out 1 character. I can work with 2. I can work with 2 characters, which is the Metal Team characters. Then I took out John Stewart's Green Lantern, because he offers passive and he will also hold the support artifact. So there's a reason for that. This match, if I were going to do that, it will take forever to take out my John Stewart's Green Lantern, because even without gears, John Stewart's Green Lantern is still stronger than Dr. Fate, because Dr. Fate is a silver character, so his base stats are much lower than that of John Stewart's Green Lantern. So yes, technically that thing could work here, but I wouldn't recommend it. What would I recommend? I would recommend Beast Boy and Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate is is a silver character, stripped of his gears, and he's just here to hold the support artifact. And you see that it took some time, like it took almost forever. And it can even be worse. Sometimes the bosses will just decide that they're not going to do any specials, or they're not going to do any specials against your support character. So you can even have a match where you tag in Dr. Fate, and even though the boss has enough to do specials, they will do basic attacks and they'll start to look at you. They do basic attacks, they'll start to look at you. They have been doing that recently, and that thing is really annoying, but I'm really happy it did not happen here, because this kind of matches can be a pain. Yeah, anyways, You can use that here. And Beast Boy, once you can take out Dr. Fate, then the match has truly started. Then you should be okay. And the thing is that my Beast Boy is just 4 stars. If you have a Beast Boy of like maybe maxed out 7-star Beast Boy, maybe even anything, in fact 5 star, 6 star, 7-star Beast Boy, this match will even be so much easier for you. I know even with my 4 stars, I was able to take down the boss, but I got close to the end. If you have a much higher rated Beast Boy, you're not going to have an issue at all. Like, this match is just, even if it is the last 30 seconds, even if it takes 30 seconds, even if you are at the final 30 seconds of the match, your Beast Boy that is 7 stars, not to talk of even an ascended Beast Boy, that we're not even talking about that anymore, with the extra lethal attack damage, that one 20 seconds is enough to take down the boss. Anyways, yeah, this I would recommend for this weaker boss to go with. You don't want to kill off 2 characters, so you just kill off 1 character. And Beast Boy is a solo beast damage dealer, so he can do it on his own. The final match, it is not a random tagging, but it's a tagging shenanigan. And this match, I just love saying that word now. This match, the boss is not going to random tag you in, but the boss is going to tag in his support character. Now, I would say for the support character, there was something that used to work. I don't know if it still works. So please, if you've watched the video to this point and you have tried it out before, let me know. Maybe I could even make a different video on that. But let me know. There was a time that Silver Banshee could scream with a special 2 at the support character, and the support character would never tag in again. Is that still the case? Because if that is the case, it means that you have way more options than Metal Team. First off, I would say I use Metal Team here because once that flood is up, anybody in the flood is going to take damage, whether it is the main boss, whether it's the opponent. And with Metal Team, you just need one special one from Robin King to activate Zatanna's Puppet if you have a maxed out Zatanna's Puppet. So Metal Team is perfect for this match, for against bosses that have subordinates and all of that. Metal Team, great. But if you can use Silver Banshee to tag out the minion, then I think that's because I know, yes, it can. I think Silver Banshee can still tag out the minion, but the minion will still get to come back, I believe. But there was I don't know if it's a bug. I believe it's a bug that against one of these bosses that have minions, if you use Silver Banshee, you tag out that minion, then that minion is gone forever, and you can just focus on only the boss. That will now give you more options. You just need to select teams that only need 2 characters. Of course, you could use your Beast Boy. You could use, which other team? You could use. I would definitely, you can use League of Anarchy, if I'm being honest, because League of Anarchy right now, if you have an ascended Harley Quinn, you can actually use Beast of Anarchy. You can actually use League of Anarchy if you have an ascended Harley Quinn. You can wipe out the boss. So you just use your Silver Banshee, tag out the minion, the first time the minion tags in, and that's it. You focus entirely on the boss. So anyways, that's the option. Just let me know if that still works or if they've patched that. That's about it. If you enjoy my videos, smash the subscribe button. I'll see you guys on the next one.